Hi, this is Dawn Olszewski and welcome to another episode of How'd She Do That? And today we're going to make this fabulous Big Shot card, and it is a butterfly window card using the new Stampin Up! Framelits. Love it. Also featured on here is some new celebration products that are available through March 31st, but they're only available with a $50 order. And that is this ribbon here, this organdy ribbon. Organza ribbon, and it comes with a brad. It's a ribbon and brad pack, and in addition, there's this underneath here is designer series paper called Everyday Enchantment, also a choice that you can make with a $50 order. So let's get started. Okay, so we're going to get started on our butterfly window card with the window panel itself, and this is a piece of Calypso coral. And it measures 5 1/4 by 4. And we're going to use the new Framelits. This is the label collections by Stampin Up. And they come in this nice little packet. Now yours won't come, this actually is a magnetic piece that I've attached to it. Stampin Up carries in our raw materials magnetic material that it measures 6 by 12, and you get 3 sheets of that. And so I cut a piece down and I just attached it to this actually came, it's like a piece of chipboard that came with in the packaging. So I love this. Everything stays nice and organized. You get 1 2 3 4 5 6 different sizes here of framelits, and we're going to actually use these two here. I'm going to grab those. This one is going to be used on another piece I'll show you in a minute, and the larger of the two is for our window. Now it's hard to see here, but there is a definite cutting side to this. All right, so yeah, you really can't see it. So I'll just tell you, I'll just describe it. There is a ledge on one side, and the other side is flat. So the flat side is what you would have face towards you, and the other side that has the raised edge is going to go against your paper. That's the cutting edge. Now, for Big Shot, you finally have a purpose to use your tab 2. Yay! So I'm going to lay a cutting pad down, and then I'll place my paper on it, and then for this particular card, I want to center this side to side, top to bottom. So I'm just going to center it on here, and then what you'll do is you'll place your other cutting plate on it and you'll run it through the Big Shot. Okay, so I cut actually both these pieces on the Big Shot while I had it out. So this was our window one. I'm going to these just pop out. Okay, so we have an extra piece here that I'll use probably on another project, but not for this one. And if you come in really close on this, you can see, yeah, see, oops, we're getting out of focus. Right here is kind of this embossed edge, so that's what I'm using as the front of my card. Let's see that. Okay, I'm going to back out again. And, well, of course, while I had the Big Shot out, I cut this other piece. And this time I'm not using the window piece, I'm using the piece that I cut. So this, if you're wondering what this is designer series paper, the Everyday Enchantment. It's free with a $50 order during celebration through March 31st. Love, love, love this paper. Okay, so I want to add a little more texture to the front of my card. So I took out my frame Tulips texture impressions folder, and we're going to center this in the rectangle area. You don't want to move this one up to where your spine of your folder is. You want to keep it within that rectangle. Okay, and we're going to run it through the Big Shot on tab 1. So here we go. This is all ready for us. Oh, I love that little bit of texture that added. So, but I do want it to pop a little bit more. So I'm going to take a sponge dauber and our Calypso coral ink. Get it inked up here, and I'm just going to touch the top of that texture and see how that's just popping just a little bit more. It makes it stand out. So I'm just going to do that real quick here. Okay, so I finished up the sponging here, and what we're going to do next is add our window, and this is a clear window sheet that's by Stampin Up. They come in 12 by 12 sheets. You get 2 of them, and this one measures 4 by 3. So I'm going to adhere it with glue dots, mini glue dots. Love these. Get them on here real quick. So if you've not used glue dots, the best way is to use them what I call kind of hands-free. I don't touch the glue dot with my hand. I touch the item to the glue dot and pick it up. So we'll flip this over, put it on the back side, and there we go. There's our window. Now I'm going to add it to a card base. This card base was 5.5 by 11. I folded it in half, and then I added a sheet here, and I don't know, that measures 4 by 3 as well. And of course, that little piece that we cut out is here, and this is from that same, the stripes are from the same Everyday Enchantment Celebration choice, and we're just going to add this with Dimensionals, and I have one all ready here to go. So I've used lots of Dimensionals because I like them. So we'll just take those off. And the last one, and we'll just center this on the front of our card here. There we go. Okay, so we're ready to build our butterflies, and I'm using the Beautiful Wings Embosslit. Love this because not only does it emboss your card, but your cardstock, but it cuts it out at the same time. And this has 5 different size butterflies that you can cut all at once. We only want the large one, but that's all right. You may as well cut them all if you're gonna put your paper in there. And another thing to notice on this is it says please place this side down, so you want this side down against your cutting plate, and you want to sandwich them between 2 cutting plates on tab 1, just like we did for the Tulip frames embossing folder. Now I've already run one through. This is what they'll look like, and I just want this one for that. All right. So I've already cut one, and this is our second one, and I'm going to attach them. I'm just going to use a little snail in the center here just to keep them together, and I'm going to add this fun ribbon. This is the organza ribbon. This is one of 2 colors. You actually get it in the Coral Calypso and the Lucky Limeade. Okay, I've already added it to my Lucky Limeade. I did the opposite color. I made a cute little ribbon with kind of butterfly antennas. So I'm going to add it to this one. Oh, I want the Lucky Limeade. So here's some tips on that. What I like to do is I like to start with the ribbon coming off the back side of the butterfly, and I'm leaving about a couple inches, 2 inches or so, and I'm holding it with my finger on the back, and then I'm going to take the front and I'm going to wrap it around probably 3 times, twice, and then 3. Now you'll see I did not pre-cut these. I just used it right from the roll, and now I'm going to cut it. I'll cut my one here the same length as my other one. Now of course I don't want my antennas that long. However, you need to give yourself some room to tie a knot, and I'm just doing a regular knot. It's actually called a square knot. It's right over left and under, and then I'm going to pull tight, and then it's left over right and under. Okay, now this is really thin ribbon, so there we go. And there's our knot, and now I will trim my tails here to the length that I want them. And there you go. We've got 2 cute little butterflies. Alright, so I've added one of the butterflies. I'm going to add the second one to our window. I wanted this card to look like they were landing on a window. So, and I think we achieved that. And now I'm just going to fluff my butterflies a little bit, which is why I actually attached 2 together to give a little dimension. I'm using this punch. This is kind of a 4-leaf clover. It is a punch that is from what's called the Itty Bitty punch, a shape punch pack. And I've cut out 2 of those with Lucky Limeade. And I'm just going to add them to kind of the corner down here. And then we'll use the jewels. These are the pearls. And I'm going to lift these with my scissors here. Oh, there we go. And just add it to the center of these flowers. There you go. There. And that's it. Isn't that lovely? Nice spring card. Boy, I'm offering this at my club workshops for the Big Shot. And this has been by far the favorite card for this month's projects. So I hope you enjoyed the butterfly window card, and stop by again at DOstamping with Dawn.com.